Yo, what's going on, everybody? Now, I don't know about y'all, but I feel really fucking good right now. Like, I feel fucking amazing, man. Like, it's just been a whole lot of shit going good for me in the last couple weeks or so. Like, I got me a raise at my job. My channel is officially monetized now. Now I get to make money off of my stupid ass videos. And then I got me some trips and plans coming up. And now you're telling me Black Clover is out here struggling? Bruh, this deadass might be the best month in my entire life, no cap. And I'm just willing to risk it all in this video. Like, I don't give a fuck if I get demonetized. Like, you Black Clover fans had it fucking coming, boy. Like, I don't think y'all realize just how bad y'all really are down. Like, y'all are down bad, alright? And I'ma just come in with my shovel and my cement and I'ma bury you motherfuckers for good. It's been a long time coming for this shit to happen, bro. Black Clover is ass and they've been trying to tell y'all for the longest from the sales charts. But nah, you YouTube motherfuckers keep hyping it up, trying to make it seem like Black Clover was the best thing since sliced bread and shit. Oh no, Black Clover is better than My Hero Academia. It's better than Naruto. It has a better story. It's written so well. Best shonen out by far. Y'all motherfuckers are looking dumb as hell right now. And if you like Black Clover, that's cool. I'm talking about the fanboys. I'm not talking about the fandom, alright? Let me get that straight now before someone come in the comment section saying, hey, when you're talking about the fan base, you're talking about all of us. Well, let me specify this. If you're a fanboy, I'm talking about you, alright? You can enjoy Black Clover and go about your life. I'm not talking about you people. I'm talking about the ones that come in people's comment section and write fucking paragraphs and bomb the dislike button and etc. etc. The people that harass people in their emails and shit, alright? Those are the people I'm talking about, not the whole fan base, alright? Now, without further ado, let's get into this fucking video, man. Now, Black Clover is down bad out here, alright? Like, they out here having a hard time getting a new season for the anime, let alone getting a confirmation of when the anime might even be back. They having a hard time selling manga and merchandise, and it just so happens that when all this shit is going down, the homie for Neverworld comes in clutch with a video saying that it might be a possibility that Shonen Jump might have gave up on Black Clover. Like, in this video, he does a good ass job, surprisingly, on breaking down how Shonen Jump just kind of don't give a fuck about Black Clover. How they tried to push Black Clover to the top with the My Heroes and the fucking One Pieces, but it just never seemed to fucking catch. And, I just might know why Black Clover never caught on. I mean, we only been saying this shit ever since it first came out. Shit, not just me, for Neverworld, Chibi Reviews, Giga, etc, etc. Shit, there's people out there who talk shit about Black Clover and they deleted their videos to only make a whole channel dedicated to Black Clover. I mean, shit, King of Lightning is just now reading the manga. What the fuck does that tell you? And hey, look, no disrespect to those guys whatsoever. They out there hustling. They out there getting that money off these dumbass Black Clover fanboys. I respect the hustle. Keep getting that shit. But this is my time to just rip this shit apart, alright? Now, I don't know if y'all noticed this, but around the time Black Clover is having all its issues with getting another season for the anime, getting a confirmation date or when the anime might return, the manga sales dwindling down, like, while all this fucked up news is coming out about Black Clover, is it not a coincidence that Bleach is coming back with an anime? Is it not a coincidence that Bleach is coming back with a new arc? Are you fucking kidding me? Is it a possibility that Shonen Jump is slowly giving Black Clover the boot over the simple fact that Bleach might be coming back full time? Holy shit! Bruh, Notre Dame is IQ levels 200 over here. It is not a coincidence that all this shit is happening right now. Black Clover fans, you can pretend to act like you don't see it coming. Like, no, it's coming, my guys. The end is fucking near. Now, what we're gonna do is watch this video from Neverworld, and I'm gonna break down some of the shit that he said in this video, because this is a really good ass analysis on Black Clover and just the series as a whole. Just goes to show that if these motherfuckers wanted to have a brain about this series, they can actually have it if they wanted to. Like, imagine if they can criticize it without them getting dislike bomb or etc etc. If they can still have their fan bases and criticize Black Clover, can y'all imagine the shit they'll be saying about Black Clover without negative feedback? Bro, without further ado, let's get into the fucking video, man.
Okay, people, so by the end of August 2021, it will have made 5 months since the end of the Black Clover anime, March 30th, episode 100. 170. That was when the series wrapped up as a whole. There's no word of an anime, series returning at any given point. I mean, we did have 170 episodes, but there's no, word of it returning. But ultimately, Black Clover, it still has continued to trudge along. Black Clover has never been the highest seller by any means. Like, Black Clover, the sales for it, for the most part, have just been like okay at times. Towards, like, I want to say maybe 10 volumes ago, it was pretty decent, but for the most part, Black Clover has never really been like, oh my god, shocking with sales or anything like that, as unfortunate as may be, especially for fans that love and support the series. It just never really reached that level of mainstream success.
Yeah, it never reached the level of mainstream success because people already seen this shit. Like, people aren't stupid, bro. They already seen Naruto. They already seen Bleach. They don't want to keep reading the same shit over and over. Black Clover ain't shit but Harry Potter with Naruto and Bleach traits. And what makes it even worse for Black Clover is that they take arcs and character arcs from those series and put them in their story. Like, bro, is Ruki and Byakuya's relationship not the same as Noelle and her brothers? Like, come on with me. Is the fucking elf arc in Black Clover not the 4th grade ninja war arc in Naruto Shippuden, but twisted up in a different way? Like, people aren't fucking stupid. We gonna see right through this shit. People want creativity, especially in today's world. With all the manga that's out here right now, like, shit, you have fan manga that's out here that's better than the original stuff. Like, come on, bro. Like, you can't keep passing us by with this Naruto shit. Like, really, I want to become the Wizard King. Did you not think that motherfuckers were not gonna sigh at that shit and be like, oh, here we fucking go again? Like, come on now. The Sasuke shit, like, people are just done. Like, they moved on from that type of content. And I'm not saying that you have to come up with an original idea in order for your stuff to sell well. Like, no. Like, if you end up coming up with an original idea, then congratulations. Even though I don't think there's a such thing as an original idea out there. Like, you can take from other people's stuff, but just be creative with it to the point where it feels original. Like, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. Like, just add some salt and pepper here and there. Add some Cajun cayenne or some shit in there. I don't fucking know. Like, do something to make it feel unique. Black Clover doesn't do any of that shit, which is why every time someone says that Black Clover has good writing, it always makes my fucking brain melt, because it's like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Have you ever read anything outside of a fucking comic book? Like, have you ever written an essay or a story and had to turn it in to a professor so they can check for citations and sources? Because if you did, you wouldn't be saying the shit you saying about Black Clover.
However, early on, Black Clover, I have videos covering it dating back to about, 3, 4, 5 years ago at this particular point. Basically, executives and people down at Shueisha, the publishing company that is in charge of everything, Shonen Jump and all of that jazz, basically saying that they wanted Black Clover to be the next Naruto. They had very high expectations, and early on they gave it the works. It had a very quick anime adaptation. It was by Studio Pierrot, the same studio that did Naruto and Naruto Shippuden and is now currently doing Boruto. Like, they went in to try and make Black Clover the next big thing. It had novels, it had all sorts of stuff. They even had Tabata paired up in interviews with different, major authors. Like, they gave it the works. But the question that comes to my mind, especially, just was kind of triggered by the latest cover of Weekly Shonen Jump magazine, is, did Shueisha and Shonen Jump in general give up on Black Clover being that thing?
Alright guys, I want y'all to take the time and actually think about this, alright? Imagine getting all the support in the world, you getting put in interviews with classic manga authors, your merchandise is getting pushed out way more than other series that deserve to get pushed. You get all this support to only being able to barely crack the top 20 in manga sales. Like, bruh, with all the information that I know now, Black Clover was a complete flop. Let's just call it for what it is. They put all this money into this trash ass series knowing that it was a Naruto ripoff, knowing that it was a Bleach knockoff. They did all this shit and it still didn't reach the masses or the mainstream audience. As a matter of fact, now that I think about it, the only motherfuckers that talk about Black Clover are motherfuckers on YouTube. It's no wonder why you motherfuckers never got a movie up until this point. Hell, they probably only gave y'all the movie because this is probably y'all last resort. They probably like, look, if this movie doesn't sell well, then we just gonna have to abort on Black Clover, alright? Because there's clearly other series out there that's selling way better than Black Clover, and we didn't even put as much support in those series as we did Black Clover. Like, bro, for Christ's sake, Haiku and Demon Slayer has been over with for like the last year or so, and they're still outselling Black Clover. How the fuck do you let two dead series outsell you? If I was Shonen Jump and I just found out that the series that I'm putting all my money and effort into is being outsold by two dead series, I will feel some type of way. But then again, how can I feel some type of way when Tite Kubo is coming back with Bleach? And bruh, you motherfuckers better hope Tite Kubo ain't coming back full time, because if he is coming back full time with Bleach, you can kick Black Clover ass to the curb. We already got the original Bleach. We don't need Black Clover in their knockoff shit.
Black Clover never was a major seller, ultimately had 170 episodes, got basically put on hiatus, canceled, whatever you want to call it at this point. There's still no confirmed return for the anime. All we have at this particular point is the announcement that the film is coming. Now, a lot of people like to say that, oh, the reason they had to do that with Black Clover anime was because the anime caught up with the manga. If they didn't want the anime to catch up with the manga, it wouldn't have caught up with the manga. If they wanted to keep it going, they would have done filler. They would have done, because they just had done some filler. They would have done filler. They would have dragged things out, add some anime only episodes that kind of connected to the canon. Like, there was a wide variety of things that they could have done, but ultimately they decided, you know what, let's just wrap this bad boy up and announce a film and keep it pushing.
Now, this is a good ass point made by World, and I actually was gonna make a video about this after the whole situation with that SG Sami dude, but I feel like I made enough Black Clover videos, so I just wanted to move on to other things. But since World brought it up, I think this is a good ass chance to tell you guys what I was gonna say in that video. If they wanted to extend the Black Clover anime, they would have. Like, easy. All you have to do is just add filler. But Black Clover wasn't popular enough, so they didn't do that. A lot of you might remember around the first time Naruto was airing after the Sasuke retrieval arc. That was when Naruto actually was supposed to end and go straight into Shippuden. But Naruto was so popular around that time that they couldn't afford to just end Naruto right there. So you know what they did? They added more seasons of filler. And even though those filler episodes were some of the worst episodes in all of Naruto, it just goes to show just how impactful and how popular Naruto really was. It also shows just how much of a money maker Naruto was for the Shonen Jump company. So it makes a lot of sense why Shonen Jump would put a lot of support behind Black Clover, because Black Clover has a lot of Naruto influence, and they probably thought they could make some of that Naruto money off of Asa and his dumbass friends. But unfortunately, the fans have spoken up, or at least the sales has spoken up, and it gave Shonen Jump the idea that they cannot milk fans for all that Naruto nostalgia. Like, you can't make, like, we not fucking stupid, bro. You can't just fucking throw this Naruto wannabe ass nigga on the fucking screen and you just expect us to throw our money at you. Like, nah, we maturing as an audience and we want more mature content. Well, not more mature content, just more creative shit. But all in all, they pretty much gave y'all the Dragon Ball Super treatment. Like, go ask the Dragon Ball fans on how long they've been waiting for a season 2 of Dragon Ball Super. They'll tell you it's almost been about 2 years now. Like, they haven't been getting nothing but movies. And I wouldn't be surprised the only reason that they're getting that treatment is because it's Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball is still coming out with heroes, so Dragon Ball is still getting some type of support. As for Black Clover has never sold as... Hell, I wouldn't even say never sold. They never even reached the same stratosphere of sales that Dragon Ball has accumulated. I would say y'all got the Bleach treatment, but then again, Bleach is coming back with a new arc and a new anime. And the only reason why Bleach ended the way it did in the manga and why the anime ended so soon was because of Tite Kubo and Shonen Jump's bad relationship. Also, when it comes to sales, Black Clover is not even in the same room as Bleach, alright? Like, Bleach is all the way to the fucking moon with its sales, while Black Clover is still scratching the surface of the earth. Like, it's not even remotely close, bruh. Like, I genuinely feel bad for you Black Clover fans, or not really, but I feel bad over the simple fact that you guys are not on the same stature as Bleach and Dragon Ball, because Dragon Ball at least can still keep up with its manga while the anime could possibly come back, right? Because if the anime wanted to come back, it could. Like, it could do the moral arc and all types of shit, and it'll most likely do numbers. But Black Clover, bruh, Black Clover could hardly sell anything while it was in its peak. Why the fuck would it sell anything now? Like, at best it might get a lot of views for its first episode coming back, but other than that, the manga sales are still gonna be shit. Everything else is still gonna be shit. And at some point, them views gonna start to dwindle down and come back to reality, and it's gonna show Shonen Jump that, hey, look, is this shit even worth continuing on? But hey, it's like I said, the dark days are coming for you guys, and it's only a matter of time before Shonen Jump pulls the plug on that Shonen Jump life support for Black Clover, and You motherfuckers are just stuck with a rushed ass chapter of Black Clover, not knowing if Asta and Noah are gonna get together or not, all that goofy shit that y'all care about. Y'all gonna get one of the most rushed endings in manga history. Or I ain't gonna say manga history, but y'all shit is gonna get rushed. Don't believe me? Look at what they did to Bleach. Bleach brought in all that money for Shonen Jump, and it was considered one of the best shonen mangas of all time. But the minute Tite Kubo and Shonen Jump had an issue, Shonen Jump kicked Tite Kubo ass to the curve, and they rushed the ending of Bleach. If they did that to Bleach, then what the fuck you think they gonna do to Black Clover, who hasn't brought in anything significantly close to what Bleach has brought in when it was active? Like, bro, y'all shit is over with.
But something about the latest cover of Shonen Jump really spoke to me, and maybe I'm looking at it a little too deep, and if so, so be it. I'm just being honest that this was from my observation of the cover that kind of brought me to this conclusion that Shonen Jump might have put it at this particular point that Black Clover is what it is. It's not going to ever be the big Naruto or One Piece or Bleach that we all hoped it would be.
I got a question for all of y'all out there. Who the fuck really thought Black Clover was gonna reach the levels of a Naruto, Bleach, and fucking One Piece? Like, of all shows, fucking One Piece. Do you guys realize how big One Piece is? One Piece has its own fucking amusement park. Shit, even Naruto has his own amusement park, I think. Like, to think that Black Clover will reach the levels of Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece is fucking asinine.
Because looking at this cover again, it's telling. Because it seems to be, as I'm staring at this, that majority of the placements of each and every series is by popularity. The closer they are to the front of the magazine, the more popular. So if you're going all the way back, they got Velo from Red Hood, the Hunters Guild Red Hood, all the way in the back because that was the newest serialization or one of the newest serializations. So you got from all the way back there that, you know, the least popular, you would argue, because it just came to the magazine. You have Black Clover's Asta. He's kind of just standing there like holding a stick, and it looks like there's a watermelon maybe attached to the stick, or is that Luffy's trunks? You got Asta there, and then you would argue all the way to the other side of the magazine, the one that's next up is Dr. Stone. Dr. Stone is a little bit more closer than Asta, and then you see all the way in the front, you got Luffy, he's the closest. You got Yuji there, you got Deku. Basically, the four front runners that are actually even diving for the flag, the prize, so to speak, are Senku from Dr. Stone, Luffy One Piece, Yuji from Jujutsu Kaisen, and Deku from My Hero Academia.
Now, I'm not even gonna lie, this is some A1 analysis from Forever World, because I would have never looked at this magazine and would have thought that this was low-key a popularity poll. But now that I know, are you fucking telling me that Dr. Stone is more popular than Black Clover? Black Clover fans, please tell me that what Forever World is saying is not true. Y'all are not fucking telling me that this whole time y'all been comparing Black Clover to My Hero Academia, or Black Clover to Naruto, or Black Clover to Bleach, saying that Black Clover is better than all these series, but whole fucking time it can't even pass Dr. Stone in popularity. Get the fuck out of here! Y'all motherfuckers are down bad, bro.
And something about this cover rubbed me the wrong way, not necessarily in an angry way, because I can't be angry, especially as a Black Clover fan, that, you know, we got an opportunity, we had an anime adaptation. Granted, it wasn't from the studio we probably would have preferred in this day and age, because Black Clover had an ongoing anime in a time where, you know, season was the thing. People don't have the attention spans they once had to watch an episode each and every week, especially on a mainstream level.
Nah, bruh, I think you kind of underestimating how much time people really have on their hands. People will watch a week-to-week anime, bruh. It doesn't matter if it's seasonal or not. Black Clover, from the last episodes that I saw, the animation was fine. Like, it was nothing wrong with it. It's the fact that people think that Black Clover's story is ass. Like, it's nothing happening in Black Clover, bruh. And I just read the last 2 chapters of Black Clover. Like, let me just show y'all this manga panel real quick, and it'll explain why people don't give a fuck about Black Clover. Y'all see this shit? This is why people don't want to read Black Clover. Like, it's the new age fairy tale, and fairy tale is not even a good series. When your series is comparable to fairy tale, you're doing something wrong.
But it's interesting to note that while Senku is diving for it, Luffy, Yuji, Deku. Asta's just kind of standing there staring at them like in awe, like, oh shit, you know, they're going for it. While it kind of feels like, considering again Black Clover is one of the biggest series in Jump currently, should have been also alongside them diving for the flag. And it kind of made me feel like, I wonder if that's a sign as well that they realized that Black Clover can't dive for the flag in terms of it's not going to reach that level of success.
Hey, it's like I said a few seconds ago, just imagine putting all your money and support into this anime series and it can barely crack the top 20 in manga sales, alright? Like, imagine putting all that effort behind that series for you to only get bodied by 2 series that have already ended. It's embarrassing, bro. It's fucking embarrassing. If I had to say, yeah, Shonen Jump is starting to realize that Black Clover is not the thing at all. Like, it's not what they thought it was gonna be.
Dr. Stone, I want to say, with about a season and a half, because it had the first 24 episodes and then the second season was only 12 episodes, has kind of reached Black Clover sales at this particular point. I want to say Dr. Stone was like at 11 or 12 million, and Black Clover, they added all of the worldwide sales together to make it look like, okay, I think it's like 16 million the last time we checked or whatever, but Dr. Stone, with about a season and a half, has already reached around the point that Black Clover has. And it's, again, very telling because Black Clover is a Shonen Battle series. Shonen Battle series are supposed to be like the biggest ones because they're the most popular brand of manga. And, you know, when you got Luffy there diving, which, again, he's the closest, and, you know, One Piece is the highest selling series of all time at this point. And then you got Deku and Yuji, which Yuji, I want to say Jujutsu Kaisen is at like 50 million plus, and My Hero Academia is like 30 something million plus. It makes sense that basically they are saying that those 4 are the biggest sellers, those 4 are the ones that are rocking it out, and Black Clover, unfortunately, is kind of just at a standstill at this particular point. Also to note is that Dr. Stone, One Piece, My Hero Academia, and Jujutsu Kaisen all have anime that are continuing, and what I mean by that is Dr. Stone has already been confirmed to be returning with the next season of the anime. One Piece, of course, is ongoing. My Hero Academia is in the midst of an anime and a film, and of course, you know, we're gonna get that next season. And Jujutsu Kaisen got the film coming, and also it's almost everything but said yet that Jujutsu Kaisen is going to get that second season.
So bottom line, Black Clover is fucked, alright? While everyone is out here succeeding, while Dr. Stone is out here doing fucking half the numbers Black Clover is doing within a season and a half, while everyone is just out here being successful, Black Clover is on standstill wondering if they even gonna get another opportunity to show the fans that they can be better as a series. They don't know when another anime is coming. Their manga right now is currently ass. Like, bro, Black Clover is just down bad right now, alright? And this is all my opinion, but I'm just here to add salt to the wound because I'm just one petty ass motherfucker. Like, I remember all the fucking dislike bomb videos that I have from these Black Clover fanboys. Like, it feels good knowing that these motherfuckers might not know the future of their shitty series. Like, it could be canceled in the next 2 years or so. Shit, who knows? They might get the Bleach treatment, and next thing you know, hey, the movie doesn't do well, and then all of a sudden you have an announcement on Twitter saying, hey, the upcoming chapters of Black Clover are going to be its final chapters. And boy, oh boy, am I waiting for that fucking day. Oh boy. I can't wait.
We really gotta hope that that movie does well. That movie doing well is very pivotal to see the next time that there's a diving for the flag, so to speak, for the prize, if Asta is going to be involved. Because if that film does well, they'll probably bring back the anime in some form or another, whether it be, you know, ongoing again, whether it be a seasonal, whatever the case may be. That movie has to do well. A lot is riding on that film in terms of the future of the Black Clover story, because yeah, they giving it one last chance, essentially, in my eyes, at the very least, to see if people are going to rock with it. Because as it stands right now, it's kind of looking like they're starting to give up on it. They're starting to little by little push it back. He's not diving for the flag, he's not going for the prize. And yeah, there's series that are coming up next. There's Marshall, there's the Elusive Samurai, and I don't want the next time around we have this placement type of magazine, Asta being in back of them holding a stick, or holding, I don't know, the Elusive Samurai girl's purse or some shit. Like, let's not do that.
Oh no, Asta is most definitely gonna be holding something, but there ain't gonna be no sticks or no stupid shit like that. Nah, he gonna be holding this pink ass eviction notice, letting his ass know that he has 5 more chapters to wrap this bullshit story up. Alright? Like, it's all over with for Black Clover fam. Like, if y'all have to ride on this movie, then I feel sorry for y'all, because most of the time Shonen Jump movies don't do well at all. Like, the last Shonen Jump movie to do good was Demon Slayer, and the only reason that movie did good was because they put the whole season 2 into a movie. Unless Black Clover do some shit like that, I don't really see how they can really get a lot of people to come watch that bum ass movie. I mean, the Black Clover fans can go watch that shit all they want and start a campaign to save Black Clover, but I don't think that shit really gonna work, because if the popularity sales is already low, then what the fuck difference is y'all gonna make? But that's pretty much all Neverworld had to say about the Black Clover situation. Pretty much the gist of the video was about Black Clover being on struggle street, the fact that it's damn near one movie away from being canceled. Like, shit, who knows? Like, we just don't know the future of Black Clover. Like, it's real skimpy due to the fact that it just doesn't sell well, alright? And it's only a matter of time before that Shonen Jump life support machine just runs out, or Shonen Jump just realizes that it's not worth it to keep the machine on. Like, they're gonna have to unplug the cord at some point, and that's gonna be the best day of my fucking life. But that's pretty much all I have to say in the video. If you guys like the video, like and subscribe. I very much appreciate it. I'm gonna leave Neverworld's video in the comment section, or not in the comment section, in the description, or whatever the fuck, so you guys can look at it for yourself. That's pretty much all I have to say. It's your boy Trigger Senpai, and I'm out, man. Peace.